presentar esta pelea.
Introducing first the challenger, trained by Hall of Famer Freddie Roach, 27 years old, hailing out of and proudly representing his home of Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Undefeated in his campaign, 43-0 with 34 knockouts, 6-0 as a middleweight, also undefeated at super middleweight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBO 154-pound champion of the world and the challenger, the current undefeated WBC and WBO #1 super middleweight in the world. Here is Jaime Munguia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, trained by Eddie Reynoso. He's the fighting pride of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Really needing no introduction the world over. He is a future Hall of Famer, making his 25th appearance in a world title fight. With a record of 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 of his wins have come by way of knockout. He's the 4-division world champion, boxing first and only undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, el orgulloso guerrero de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, the one and only Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Mookie ain't knocking out no damn Canelo. Triple G couldn't even hurt Canelo. That dude got the best chin in the business, bruh. He ain't knocking out no Canelo, and he ain't gonna have no chin over freaking night. He got a chin, and so understand that Munguia. He has great volume, you know, decent quickness. He's bigger than Canelo, standing at 6 foot. Got a nice reach on him. However, he makes mistakes. And a great counterpuncher like Canelo, how cerebral he is, and how he's able to set traps for his opponents, I think it favors Canelo. I think he beats him, and I think he beats him handily. Derevyanchenko, think about that. Derevyanchenko was able to get, you know, in Munguia's behind, you know, and some people even thought that Derevyanchenko beat Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got a guy as smart as Canelo who can land that boom, who understands how to set up these young guys. You know, that's what it is. But see, it's funny that it's not funny. He's fighting Munguia because he was forced to. In my opinion. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. He was forced to fight Munguia. He didn't want to do no business with no damn Golden Boy, but he was forced to do it because of the money. You know, the big thing going on with Amazon
Fight
Prime,
fans,
all of that.
welcome back to Luxury Tainment.
You know, we need you to fight, and we need you to fight somebody because we need to hit it out.
Get ready, fight fans, for an electrifying showdown as we dive deep into the epic clash between 2 Mexican boxing titans, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia. Anticipation is soaring as these warriors prepare to step into the ring for what promises to be an adrenaline-fueled battle.
Nunca perdió un solo centavo, sino nomás ganó dinero. ¿Ya le pagaste a Golovkin lo que le quería robar? Sí, muy bien, porque sí, también, pero si no hubiera metido a mis abogados, me lo robas. Es lo único que hace este hombre es ser una lacra del boxeo, robarle a los boxeadores. Para el que esté con él, meta por favor ahí a sus abogados, porque seguramente les está robando.
We'll dissect the strengths and weaknesses of each fighter, analyzing every move, every strategy to uncover who holds the edge and is destined to emerge victorious. Stay tuned as we unravel the thrilling saga of Alvarez versus Munguia, where passion, power, and pride collide in the ultimate test of skill and determination. Unified 4-belt 168-pound champion Canelo Alvarez's title defense against Jaime Munguia includes a rematch clause for their clash on May the 4th. If the superstar Alvarez loses, he gets a second chance. Now, this is not a big deal that Canelo has included a rematch clause because this is standard operating procedure for him and many champions, especially the superstars. Let's look how the rematch clause works if Munguia wins. Canelo gets a do-over to force a second fight. If it's a draw, the rematch clause allows Canelo to force another clash. And now, if Canelo wins, the rematch clause doesn't matter. Given the big money that Munguia will get and the fame, a rematch clause is totally irrelevant here because Jaime won't need to have his arms twisted for a second fight against Canelo. This is the top of the tree for Munguia, and whoever he was to fight after victory would be a massive step down in terms of money and notoriety. Canelo has got to be a little afraid heading into this match against Munguia. This is a big step up in class from the fighters he's been fighting lately, and it's going to look bad for him if he loses. Munguia is popular in Mexico, and Canelo would see his status drop off in that country if he loses this contest. A rematch clause allows Canelo to redeem himself, but it might not matter. If he can't handle Munguia's high work rate, power, combination punching and youth, it won't matter if he fights him again. Munguia's co-promoter Fernando Beltran revealed to Luxurytainment that a rematch clause will be included in his fight against Canelo, who has 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws and 39 wins by the way of knockouts. Jaime Munguia is giving it all as he trains to fight Canelo Alvarez on May the 4th in Las Vegas, and although he has been humble and is grateful for the opportunity to fight Canelo, he is not overwhelmed with the amount on the purse. Munguia spoke to Luxurytainment claiming, "Obviously, without a doubt, it's the best purse, but thank God I've done very well, and I'm not surprised. I'm not impressed. What matters to me is to go, give a good fight and win, because what's coming is going to be much better." Alvarez has also been asked not to seek advantages with clauses included in the contract, such as rehydration. It is Munguia's promoter, Fernando Beltran, who pointed out that there is no such clause to face the Guadalajara native on the eve of Cinco de Mayo in Vegas. However, there is another type of condition, the negotiation. When Eddie Reynoso entered the negotiation was quick and easy. Yes, there is a rematch, but logically, the experience is on Canelo's side, Beltran told Luxurytainment. Munguia is in a good moment after beating John Ryder by technical knockout last time out, and believes he will have every chance of taking away Alvarez's 4 super-middleweight world titles. "I think Jaime is also entering the best stage of his career at 27 years old," Beltran added. "The truth is that I feel Jaime is strong, he feels very good, he has not stopped training. There won't be any excuses on our part. We are going to give our best in the ring. 168 pounds, we are going for the 4 titles. It is normal fight, there are no clauses for us." Lastly, he added, "And above all, once and for all, I say one very important thing. There will be no excuses on our part. We'll go all out and we'll win that fight." He also added about the actual fight. He said it's going to be a much better fight than everyone imagines. "I'm preparing myself quite a bit and you're going to see my best performance. Sometimes I feel I've been underestimated, but we have to prove it. We have to earn our place." Meanwhile, Oscar de la Hoya recently claimed that he was part of the strategy that cornered Canelo to fight Jaime Munguia, claiming that Canelo did not have much of a choice if he did not want to fight Benavidez or Charlo. He had to fight Munguia. David Benavidez gave an interview to our reporter Shoaib Zak, and there he commented on what would come out of a possible fight between Canelo and Jaime Munguia. Although it sounds complicated that it will take place, Canelo has gone on the record claiming that he does not want to get in the ring with other Mexicans out of respect. "I think it's a competitive fight between Canelo and Munguia because they can say whatever they want about Munguia, but he has heart. He's going to keep fighting until he gets knocked out or the fight is over. So it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a little tougher for Canelo than people think because Munguia is a tough guy because he keeps coming at you. But in the end, Canelo stops him with a body shot," said Benavidez, giving Alvarez some credibility. Benavidez also said it will be a good fight for the people, for the Mexican public. It will be the 2 Mexicans going at it. but I think everybody wants it to be Canelo against me. People won't be satisfied until we make that fight. David Benavidez reached out to Turki Al-Sheikh, an Arab sheikh in Saudi Arabia, via his social media channels, urging him to step in and facilitate the realization of a showdown between himself and Saul Canelo Alvarez. The Mexican boxer, known as the Mexican Monster, envisioned the potential of the bout and extended the offer to the president of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia. Some say Munguia's fights are much more attractive than Canelo's because he has a much more aggressive style, and that Canelo's fights already show that his best times are behind him. He represents the style of Mexican boxing. This guy Munguia has never been in a boring fight. He's always entertaining. His mindset is that he's going to take something from you. In a way, Jaime Munguia is everything Canelo Alvarez would like to be in the eyes of the fans. The comparison between the two Mexicans was inevitable, as both recently defeated Englishmen, John Ryder, in different contexts. Munguia sent Ryder to the canvas 4 times and knocked him out in 9 rounds, while Canelo went to the scorecards. Although he won by unanimous decision, the fight was very difficult for him at times. Oscar de la Hoya shed light on recent developments, explaining that Canelo had initially signed a 2-fight contract with PBC, which ultimately ended. Although there were talks with Matchroom to arrange a bout with Edgar Berlanga, it did not materialize. Canelo really didn't have a choice, de la Hoya told Luxurytainment. He wasn't going to fight Jermell Charlo, he wasn't going to fight David Benavidez, so we cornered him to fight Jaime Munguia, and the plan worked. De La Hoya said, "So I'm very excited to put on a great show in and out of the ring on May the 5th. I've been asking for a fight between Mexicans for a long time. Now we have it." Eventually, negotiations resumed with PBC, resulting in a single fight against Munguia, which will also be broadcasted on the Zone. De La Hoya believes this fight could signify a turning point, drawing parallels to iconic moments in boxing history, such as his own victory over Julio Cesar Chavez and Canelo's triumph over Miguel Cotto, both of whom were seasoned fighters. De La Hoya emphasizes the age difference between Munguia, age 27, and Canelo, who is 33, and the reigning undisputed champion, suggesting a potential shift in the boxing landscape akin to past milestone victories. "Take a look," he added. "Canelo is now 33 or 34, Munguia's 26 or close. Remember Chavez with me, or when Canelo fought Cotto. It's like this could mark a change. This is the beauty of boxing, you never know what's going to happen. But today, I'm happy that Canelo gave Munguia the opportunity, and it's up to the fighter to take advantage of it." Now let's look at the potential advantages and disadvantages for Canelo Alvarez in his upcoming fight against Jaime Munguia. Advantages. Experience. Canelo Alvarez has significantly more experience in high-pressure fights compared to Jaime Munguia. He has faced top-tier opponents throughout his career and has consistently performed well under pressure. Technical skill. Alvarez is known for his exceptional technical boxing skills. He possesses excellent footwork, defensive prowess, and counter-punching ability, which could pose significant challenges for Munguia. Power and accuracy. Canelo Alvarez has demonstrated devastating power in his punches. Coupled with impressive accuracy, his ability to land precise shots can wear down opponents and lead to knockouts. Adaptability. Alvarez has shown the ability to adapt his fighting style based on his opponent's strengths and weaknesses. He can effectively adjust his strategy mid-fight, making him a versatile and dangerous opponent. Ring IQ. Canelo Alvarez has a high boxing IQ, allowing him to read his opponents and make strategic decisions in the ring. His ability to anticipate and capitalize on openings could give him an edge over Munguia. Now the disadvantages. Size and reach. Jaime Munguia is a naturally bigger fighter with a longer reach than Canelo Alvarez. This physical advantage could potentially pose difficulties for Alvarez in terms of closing the distance and landing clean shots. Youth and hunger. Munguia, being younger, then Alvarez may possess more energy and hunger to prove himself in the ring. He could potentially use his youth to maintain a high pace throughout the fight, putting pressure on Alvarez. Volume punching. Munguia is known for his high volume punching style, which could overwhelm Alvarez if he's unable to effectively evade or counter these barrages of punches. Limited defense skills. While Alvarez is adept at defense, there have been instances where he's been caught with punches due to lapses in defense. Munguia's aggressive style could exploit any defensive vulnerabilities Alvarez may have. Potential distractions. Outside factors such as media obligations, promotional activities, or personal matters could potentially distract Canelo Alvarez leading up to the fight, affecting his focus and preparation. As anticipation builds and the excitement reaches its peak, one question remains: who wins this fight? So guys, who do you have winning in this epic showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia? With opinions swirling and debates raging, the pulse of the boxing world beats with anticipation. Will it be the seasoned champion Canelo Alvarez with his mastery of the ring and relentless determination? Or will the hungry contender Jaime Munguia rise to the occasion and seize his moment of glory? We at Luxurytainment believe that Canelo wins this, and in the 8th round prediction. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and have a great day.
Confident about Munguia's conditioning right now. Munguia all over Derevyanchenko.
Too easy, because shots like that are too hard to be against the ropes.
Big right hand breaks through. Derevyanchenko a moment ago with a nice sweeping left hook there from Munguia.
Overhand punches.
Big right hand gets through. Trade left hooks again. Hard left hook there.
Derevyanchenko's hurt. Derevyanchenko's hurt, guys.
To go. Yeah, that back Derevyanchenko up.
Body shot by Munguia. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the acclaimed boxing WBC and WBA 154-pound champion of the world.
Skills and speed, you know, the
Weight champion of the world.
My goodness, this kid is patient, he has extreme punching power, and he has speed and timing. He is dynamic. You know, this kid